Hey guys, quick update. 3 weeks in, I'm starting to feel a bit better. I'm not right. I've still got the pains in my head. I still feel really tired. I've still got a splitting headache. My body's aching, but compared to last week, I'm going the right way. My voice is starting to get a bit better. I'm not well enough to do any live streams yet, but I'm still keeping an eye on this coronavirus. I'm not going to bring you stuff that's already in the MSN because, with Italy, little villages, and Iran, it's spreading more and more. So I'm trying to find out more about the actual virus. So we've got this on livescience.com, and apparently the new coronavirus may spread through your poop. Gross, but here we go. There's the virus again. We've seen it last time. There you go. Shaped like a crown, apparently that's why they call it the coronavirus, because crown in Latin is corona. The new coronavirus, the SARS-CoV-2, which has now affected nearly 76,000 people, spreads mostly through respiratory droplets, i.e. the flu does as well, and colds, because that's the body shedding the virus. As we know, the viruses require a host. They're not alive, where bacteria is alive. Viruses aren't alive, and they need a host so that they can create they trick the body into creating copies of its cells, which then the virus gets into and corrupts the cells of the human body. It's really, when you think about it, it's crazy. The way that viruses work, it's really strange. So when you shed the virus, when you know it's coming out of you, you sneeze and cough and may have phlegm and snot, gross. But yeah, so usually that's how you pass it on. But now they're saying that it could actually be passed through feces as well. And they've spelt feces wrong. Sorry, I just had to say that. Right, so there's currently more cases of the disease than would be expected if the virus was just spreading via like nasal droplets and whatnot, respiratory droplets. According to a new report published on the 15th of Feb for the Chinese Centre for Disease Control and Prevention, previous tests have found that the coronavirus can be present in poop, but it was unclear if the virus would be viable enough to spread to another person. Okay, so it is viable, but is it strong enough to actually infect somebody else? So a group of researchers analysed stool samples, from patients with the virus. I don't think want to watch that video. I don't know what that is. It's going to be gross. Oh, it's got nothing to do with this, apparently. It's about stroke patients. Odd. I wasn't sure if it was going to be poop. I don't want to see that. Sorry about that. This virus has many routes of transmission, which could explain why it's spreading so fast. To avoid poop contamination, the China CDC recommends washing your hands. That's it, children. Wash your hands. Didn't think of that. Disinfecting surfaces. Didn't think of that. Maintaining personal hygiene. Have a shower, guys. Avoiding the consumption of raw food. This is like basic 101 of common sense. Boiling water before drinking it. What country we're in here? This is the States. And disinfecting hospital environments. Now, I don't know about where this is supposed to be. I think it's in America. We're not supposed to boil the water here in the UK, though I don't drink tap water because of the chlorine and the lime scale where I live. It's thick of lime. But there's no fluoride in my water, which is one benefit. Another study published 17th of February, a journal Emerging Microbes and Infections, found the virus was present in blood and anal swabs taken from patients that were infected by the virus. So it does look like when you shed the virus, because we need to remember as well that when you are very poorly with the virus, you feeling very ill and having all the snot and the cough and whatnot isn't actually directly related to the virus. It's your body's reaction to the virus that makes you feel like shit, basically. People forget that. So when you feel really ill, the virus has been in there for a while before you felt ill. And you feeling ill is your body fighting it and expelling it. So all the sneezes and the coughs and all the nasties that come out are the virus coming out. And that's how you pass it on, as we know. You cough, droplets, next person breathes it in, whatever. So they're saying here that when the virus sheds, which is sort of the end cycle of the virus, when your body's fighting back, it sheds through not only your normal respiratory ways, it sheds via poop. So if people aren't washing their hands and they're going to the toilet, especially a number 2, then this is how it can spread. Now, I don't know anyone that doesn't wash their hands. I can imagine some people don't. But guys, come on. I'm sure you all do. It's common sense. Don't rely on these hand gels. They kill too much. They contain alcohol usually. They burn your skin. They give you sore hands, eczema, eczema, and they kill everything quite often. But they also kill off your natural good bacteria that we all need. And then the baddie bacteria can often overgrow and cause a misbalance in the body, which can then cause fungal infections, and you end up with, just good old soap and water or hand wash and water. But don't worry too much about antibacterial hand wash, because the way that they work is the germs are back within a couple of minutes anyway. Otherwise, that's all surgeons would do, was give the hands a quick wash with Carex, and they don't, do they? They scrub for a long time with certain scrubs, Hibby scrub usually, and stuff like that. So don't rely on hand gels, guys. Wash your hands, hand hot water, as hot as you can get without burning yourself. And it's just common sense. Change your towels. If one of you has got a virus, don't share towels in the house. I know it sounds silly, but it's just common sense. And I can imagine you guys do this anyway, you know. You're not stupid. So, yeah, it can pass through poop. So if you're not very well, there could be lots of people here now. I could have just had it. I don't know. They're 90% sure, which is nothing's 100%. But either way, it was a virus, and viruses shed. All viruses shed. It's the way the process of it goes, and it's your body dealing with the virus. So common sense prevails here. Just if you're feeling unwell, extra vigilant. Don't use the same towels as the person who's sick, because you're never going to get every germ off, and then you dry your hands on the towel and the germs go to the towel and then somebody else dries. Yeah, you get the picture. People forget to disinfect taps as well. You know, you turn a tap on and you've not washed your hands yet, and then people don't clean the tap. So I'm a little bit, quite a bit actually OCD, so this is why I know these things. So yeah, with impressive cutaway illustrations that show how things function, and mind-blowing photography of the world's most inspiring spectacles. What's this? Oh gosh, we don't want that. It's not that. Sorry guys, I thought it was going to tell us something then. Known animal that doesn't breathe. Sorry, this is just other stories that are going on here. So this would explain why this virus has spread so quickly. If it's spreading not only via the usual transmission of the nasal droplets and whatnot, it's also passing through the poop, the hygiene of these people that are in these markets in sort of East Asian countries as well, China particularly. I don't know, I've not been. I know people that have. Are they very hygienic? You know, they've got animals that they're slaughtering in the streets and blood going everywhere, and it's kind of gross. But still, keep an eye on what's happening now with the markets and with the manufacturing, because there's something going on here, guys. We'll wait and see. If it was a disease that was killing everybody, that had like a 99% death rate, I'd be a lot more concerned. But it seems to just be making people not very well, which is what the flu does. Now remember, the flu, the real flu, takes you off your feet and you can't move for about a week at least. So just bear that in mind, that the more people have died of the flu than this disease. And if it wasn't all over the news, you wouldn't know anything about it. You just think you're real. So I just look back to that time when I got it in 2016, whatever it was, a pneumonia virus. There was no on the news and I got really, really sick. I've got proof of what happened to me, and I had inflammation go on my heart and it was in my left lung. It was awful. So yeah, anyone else got sick that year? It was sort of like winter 2016, sort of. I'm on about the winter going from 2015 into 2016. So interesting there, if anyone else has been suffering the same. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you really. I'll just see if there's anything else going on with the coronavirus. If it's going to let me transfer, it might not, because I'm recording the screen, so I don't think it's going to let me. Okay, I need to start a new video by the looks of it. Oh yeah, this was the makeshift hospital as well that they've created. They've thrown them up, these little pop-up hospitals. Yeah, so we've got a conference centre being converted into a hospital for patients infected. Doesn't look that hygienic either, does it, you know? Yeah. Where are people supposed to wash their hands? There's not much. That's the thing, you see, it's a communist country. You can just order people to work for you and that's it. And there's not, you know, you don't have to mess about getting contractors in and putting things out to tender. But the quality of work doesn't look fantastic, does it, you know? So anyway, I'll let you guys go. And it's been great doing a little update. A few things I've covered, which is the motive, the agenda, of what the plan is. Is this to move the manufacturing around a little bit, shuffle it around because it's all in one place? Is this to cause mass panic, to push up food prices? You know, there's so many different things that this could be related to. All I know is that the MSN are pushing it, so they're pushing it for a reason. Chinese are trying to play it down. If it wasn't for that doctor that whistle blew on it, we wouldn't have even known. And he's ended up dead anyway. So who knows? But anyway, I wanted this to be under 10 minutes. It's been over 12. So I'm going to let you guys go, and hopefully I'll be doing more animal videos. I've been concentrating on that more lately because one, I'm not been very well, so I've not been able to stream. And secondly, I'm trying to cheer people up a little bit.